Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and want to see more. So today's video is about disciplinary. Precisely in the Super League, there was a sending off in the Catalan Vs Wigan game on Saturday, and the match review panel has come back with both verdicts. Let's see what they are. So, we heard earlier in the day about the sending off for the Zach Hardacre. He was going to get 2 games banned for his headbutt on Sam Tompkins, which caused a little bit of a ruckus at the end of their game. Wigan were soundly defeated in Perpignan, 48 points to 0. And Zach Hardacre put his head into his England #1 competition, shall we say, for that fullback spot. Sam Tompkins. Yes, there are plenty of other competitions, but that's who are the two in the minds of Sean Wayne from what we can gather. 2-match ban. No case to answer for that. It should be 2 matches headbutt, no problem. But also in that game, afterwards, because of the headbutt, Joel Tompkins came around and punched Zach Hardacre 3 or 4 times before it was all broken up. That was either retribution, or he didn't understand that when Zach Hardacre headbutted Sam Tompkins, Sam's head went back into Joel's. But the retaliation was there. He was sin-binned and the incident was put on report. So, the wonderful people at the Disciplinary Panel have issued a statement in regards to it, as they convened it as an independent tribunal. So Joel Tompkins has been banned for 4 matches following this event, this evening's independent Operational Rules Tribunal held on the 1st of June, Tuesday 2021. The Catalan's forward has been referred by the RFL match review panel for punching in the 78th minute of Saturday's Betfred Super League game with Wigan Warriors. Tompkins entered a plea of guilty, but challenged the match review panel's grade of the offence. The tribunal found that the D grade to be correct. So they've held it up as a 4-match ban. So the main person who caused the offence, Zach Hardacre, gets a 2-match ban, but retaliation gets you 4 matches. Yes, retaliation should be stamped out of rugby league because it's a hard enough game as it is. But defending your teammates or thinking that you've been hit, for one, you're going to defend yourself, no matter which walk of life you are. You've got to. But this match review board haven't taken into account the headbutt. The headbutt should be a grade D as well, to be honest. So it should be a 4-match ban as well. But no. It was an intentional move with the head into Tompkins, and it was that direction as well, so I got it right. Just Sam Tompkins, but Joe Tompkins, yes, he's had disciplinary problems before, but the 2 things are not any different. They're intentional strikes to the head, and this age of concussions means that any attack to the head is suspension. So 4 matches should have been for both, because they're intentional attacks to people's heads, either punches or headbutts. So I don't know why. So I'm going to go through a quick list of what are the grades in the grade A, B, C, D, etc., and the bans that come with them. So I'll quickly go through the grading in the matches that you get with each grading. For instance, an A grade gets you a maximum of 1 match ban or no further action. B, 1 or 2 matches. C, 2 to 3 matches. D, 3 to 5 matches. E, 4 to 8 matches. Or F, where you get 8 matches plus. We've had an 8 match ban this year with the Andre Savelio incident. I'm only calling it incident because I don't want to show bias either way. It's the best way to put it. But it's simple to follow. But it's an independent panel that determines what grade you get and also what ban you get. So if you're on the lower end of the scale, for instance, not many bans, not many times in front of the panel, say 2 or less in 24 months, you're going to get the lower end of the bans. Where if you've been there 2 or more in the last 24 months, you're going to get the higher end. That's the summation of it. But when it comes to the offences in these 2 cases, if one is a strike to the head, multiple strikes to the head, whereas 1 is a headbutt to a head, they should be in the same pattern of banning, in my opinion. If one's getting 4, the other should get 4. Doesn't matter how many times they've been in front of the panel. They're both strikes to the head. They're intentional attacks to a player. So that's my thoughts on that front. And I'm sure that going up, that would be an RL anyhow. They would change it straight away when sort of these incidents happen after the incident's done. But I think the Rugby League will look at it again at the end of the season due to this kind of outcry that's come from Catalan and Rugby League in general. So we turn our attentions towards the 25th of June when England play a combined All-Stars team, combined Nations All-Stars team for a warm-up game. First one under the Sean Wayne tenureship of England coach. And for this game there is a sponsorship been announced for the combined Nations All-Stars. And their principal partner is Green Flag Roadside Assistance. The leading roadside assistance and vehicle recovery provider Green Flag is today named the principal partner of the Rugby League's Combined Nations All-Stars. The statement on RFL.com starts. The All-Stars face England at Warrington's Halliwell Jones Stadium on the Friday 25th of June, when coach Tim Sheens will draw upon his Rugby League's non-English contingent as he plots the downfall of Sean Wayne's side. The design of the soon-to-be-revealed All-Stars jersey will be inspired by the popular Samoan player Mosi Masoi. £10 from each jersey sale will go to the Mosi Masoi Foundation, the charity that is set up in light of Mosi's injury to provide support for his family, but with long-term goals of supporting other Rugby League players who suffer spinal injuries. So that's 2 little announcements in the actual statement. A sponsorship for the game for the Combined Nations, and also a great way to bring much needed support to a player with injuries, and looking into the future for players who suffer them sort of injuries, because our game is a tough sport and it needs to be helped if the players need to be helped after the fact. So it is a good thing. So on their partnership, Green Flag's commercial director Mark Newby says, Green Flag started out in Bradford more than 50 years ago and a proud history of supporting British sport. We believe in being innovative, challenging the norm and championing the community. The rugby community's bravery and team spirit is inspiring, which makes us very excited to sponsor the All-Stars game against England on the 25th of June. So They go on to talk about focusing on the customers and people. The way the rugby community have pulled together in support of the Muslim Messiah Foundation is really encouraging. We're proud to play a part in supporting this. Tim Sheens came out and said, I'd like to thank Green Flag for supporting the All Stars and Muslim Messiah Foundation. The Exiles, a game that were played a decade or so ago, shows the amount of overseas talent in the Super League, and by rebranding as the Combined Nations All Stars, it's expanded the players' availability from other countries who will be involved in the World Cup. Although we know one of the main aims of the fixture is to help Sean Wayne and his England's team by providing an intense quality match as part of the World Cup preparations, I'm pretty confident that when we get the groups together, we'll also be determined to beat them. So they're not only going to be there as mate-weights, they are there to win. That's what Rugby League does. They're characters, they want to win, or no matter what the game is. This is an international game, sort of, but not sanctioned by the IRL, but is a good idea for a warm-up when you can get talent. Let's put it in context. If you're a rugby union fan, it's a barbarian side. Used to be Exiles, like they said in a decade ago. But yeah, it's good. This partnership is good, and the shirts that are coming out, they've actually put in this statement a little bit more of what it's going to look like. The kits for the Combined Nations All-Stars will be unveiled shortly, and the design will incorporate all Muslim Messiah's previous clubs, as well as a unique shoulder and sleeve design that replicates his own tattoos. So everything in regards to this is Mossy driven, and I hope he does have some input into the game, whether it's as part of the commentary team or even as part of the upstairs crew for Tim Sheens. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, let's hope this is competitive and get down to the Hallowells Jones Stadium on the 25th of June. For another video, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate all the views and all the comments that you guys come out with. Any more feedback, please give it back to me, and thank you for people that are getting in touch. I do appreciate all the nice comments. I do appreciate all the thumbs up. So in that vein, like, subscribe, share around the world, and I will see you in the next one.